Okay, please don't mark this as for kids. It's just drawings. So, everyone, this is actually a notebook. I actually wrote old episode ideas in here for an old series called The Amazing World of Lena, which was starring me and my starter Pokemon, Primarina. It also includes a bit of Kirby, a bunch of crossover stuff. There's a bit of How involved, because he's supposed to be my rival / friend. It also has a bit of Ben 10 in here. A bit of Adventures with the Ben 10 aliens. And I usually take ideas off the original Gumball or other stuff. I took a bunch of ideas from that and put them in this book. So please enjoy. So let's get started here. The Amazing World of Lena, starring me, Primarina, and Marley the Sandy Gas. The thing is, this all took place when I had my Ultra Sun game, when my brother took it over. So basically, I do still have a Sandy Gas, but it's just named Michael now, because the Sandy Gas I caught in my Ultra Moon game was female, and the one I caught in my new playthrough was male, so there. And here, the legend, I'm not sure what's supposed to happen here. What's that supposed to mean? I had to put little symbols and lines to mark who everyone is, so no one would get confused. I guess I was kind of young when this. In fact, this was before Total Drama, so back when I was when Heat Blast was my soulmate. But we'll get to that later. The sleep, that's supposed to be referencing that one outro in Ben 10, where I don't even know what they were trying to do. This is referencing the Ben 10 episode where Grandpa Max gets cloned, but I swapped it out for the Shuppet I caught in the old playthrough. And this is referencing that PJ Masks episode where Gecko doesn't clean up any messes and grows big for her at one point. I had crazy ideas. The planes. I remember this one. Owlet's scared of flying because she's worried that Night Ninja on a plane is better than her. I also included Stinkfly in this problem because he can fly. The memories, I know exactly what this is based on. Little memories of our past. The race, definitely based on Shrek Smash and Crash Racing. Oh, this one? Yeah, I was kind of a big Peanuts fan, and so this is actually an episode. So is that. It's where, and this one particular, her Charlie Brown, and Peppermint Patty go bowling, but for some reason, Linus thinks the Great Pumpkin will come out at that time, too. and Lucy and and Sally and Snoopy are all also there, so I just put in Rocky the Carbink, Rockruff, and Morlo. And this one, I'm just not gonna talk about that one. Okay, this one I guess I just came up with myself. The fact that Phantom can only evolve through trade. Which I love, because I'm not getting something as ugly as a Treorant. But we'll get to something in that topic later. Oh, and oh yeah, this is referencing when and Snoopy became Flash Beetle. It's because I put it as Carbink because Carbink at one point was confirmed a legendary because of Diancie. Oh, the sprucing. This is referencing Happy Arbor Day, Charlie Brown. Or it's Arbor Day, Charlie Brown. Oh yeah, it's the second one. It's referencing that. And it's basically almost all of my Pokemon in there. There's Masami, the Hamareep, the Molly, the Baneri, Tobias, the Spinarak. I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's Anais, the Alolan Diglett from my High Ultra Sun game. And the scenes where I end up showing deleted scenes for some reason. Oh, the reunion. This is referencing the fact that Snoopy had a family reunion. Oh, and there's Staryu. Oh, this is referencing that New Generation Ben 10 episode that first shows this Lagrange enemy. He character. That villain. I have no idea what this is referencing, but let's... Oh yeah, I know that. I know now. This is referencing that Ben 10 episode with that Tomorrow Today stuff. Oh, this is referencing the PJ Masks episode of Clumsiness. And this is referencing that Ben 10 episode with oh no, Hex has the book, but there's no time to read the book. Oh, come on, it's the source of his power. Lol. Oh, this one is referencing that golf episode. And basically, over here I turned them into Tom and Jerry. Because that's what it reminded... That's what Tiny Gray Matter beating giant mutant groundhog reminded me of. It reminded me of the mutant like Tom and Jerry. So that's why I did that. And the thief, obviously Marshadow. I had to include Marshadow. And the choice, it's because I was looking through a book deciding more Pokemon I should have, and I chose Heatmore and Durant, which apparently are natural enemies, so in this I try to decide which one I have to get rid of. And in this one, it's referencing the Procrastinators episode of Gumball. I love that one. This is referencing the Ben is Seasick episode in the New Generation. And this is referencing the episode where a wooden bear lies to them about being a living legend and stuff. Oh, and now we're just moving on to Fairly Odd Parents, which we're just skipping because I know everyone hates Fairly Odd Parents. Oh, this is based on something that happened in real life. So, one time so I was writing this all in 5th grade, and during that time I had a substitute teacher that was very smart. This, exactly, he said that dogs are trained better with white, if they have white fur. I didn't know that. And the tail, this is referencing Cinderella, and those things, not mine. Okay. So, the thing is, that Phantom from Ultra Hassan, my brother traded it away to get a Trevenant. And And I was so mad when I found out. I was so mad at my brother. I'm never letting him get a hold of my Pokemon games unless it's for help catching a shiny or legendary, but nothing else. Oh, and the story. This is based on an Eevee story about a Glaceon with a Sylveon best friend whose arch enemies are the original 3 Eevee evolutions. My brother told me that story exists. And this one is basically the return of the puppets. Yeah, that's the reason Gecko has them is because at one point in PJ Masks, Gecko was very, very, very interested in puppets. Oh, and this is referencing SpongeBob Missing Identity, but it's with Sandy Gast Missing Shovel. Oh, and the talent with the singing chat tot. Oh, yeah. And in real, so I kind of made it to where Overflow and Heat Blast were best friends, and apparently Rocky the Carbink, and a few other people are trying to prevent that because I made it to where the Fire Planet and the Water Planet were at war, and these two are just not fighting so they can just be friends. That's actually... Oh, but in reality it's actually referencing that happiness is a warm blanket at Charlie Brown thing. Oh, the movie. This is referencing Stitch the movie. I love that movie. Too bad the DVD version and at my grandpa's house stopped working, so now I have to watch it on tape. The bite. Oh. At that point, I figured my Rockruff was getting ready to evolve. It looks like I have a tail right there. I have bad artists. Oh, the dream. I'm not sure what happened here. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be referencing this Dork Diaries book. Yeah, you should really check out the book series. It's pretty great. Okay, ooh! Let me swap minds. And I was also a bit in Combined I was also a bit in Captain Underpants, so this is actually the Combined-Tron from that one book. And Gray Matter and Forearms just completely swap bodies. Oh, the bros. This is referencing that one episode. Of Gumball. Oh, and I'll get to this part later. The dog. It's basically Fairly Odd. I love that Fairly Odd Parents scene. Search up the clip for that and send me the link in the comments if you can. The dumbness, referencing that one episode where episode of Fairly Odd Parents where Timmy wished that everyone else was a complete idiot, and so he was practically the smartest man alive. And the kid, I'm not sure about that one. Oh, the toy, referencing that one Loud House episode with Fenton the Feel Better Fox. I love that episode. Oh, and this is kind of doing a Blue's Clues kind of thing, because I was just, I was trying to make Ben and Rockruff, Cosmo, Wanda, and how Rockruff, Cosmo, and Wanda find out what Pokemon I was trying to hunt. Bug, Owl, and Fire. Guess in the comments. At the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, the laziest. That's referencing that one Gumball episode. I actually named named my old Munchlax Lazy Larry. And the dinos where we just meet the Land Before Time. I also like the Land Before Time. I have all the movies. Every last one. I've seen them. The Opposites, where we meet the opposite versions of ourselves, and the Uncle, which is basically that one Gumball episode. You can tell because of the model of this character. It's Ojo. Oh, the Youngsters, where Helioptile and Bleasel evolve. Though I made them evolve like Hydreigon did in that one anime episode where the Zweilous just freaked out once it evolved and started going nuts. Oh, this is explaining how there's this aquatic update in Minecraft, which I needed. Which I kind of wanted because I made an aquarium in Minecraft. But it also added quicksand. Luckily, then the aquatic update came by, and now it's no big deal. Oh, and there's this other Minecraft mod that lets you shapeshift. I've been wanting it for forever. Too bad I haven't been able to figure out how to get it. Referencing that one Nightmare episode of Ben 10. And the light, it's referencing the thing in Ben 10 where Ben just kept going on about the monster exploding. And this is what I'm talking about. So I saw one Ben 10 episode that just made me love Heat Blast. It was the first episode where you see Zingo, Ben with all those crazy powers, and as Heat Blast, it really impressed me. And so that's how I started loving for Heat Blast back then. But before I wrote all this, I was kind of getting a love on with Gecko from PJ Masks. Okay, apparently that's all the time we have for today. Hey, please subscribe for more awesome content. This will to be continued too.